Three, two, one.
What's up, y'all? We here on the Converse. I ain't lying. I ain't playing. I'm telling y'all the truth, bro. Like, streets is trash. The streets been trash. Like, let's get that clear. Going to prison, shooting, beefing, all that is trash. If you a bum and you want to be like a cockroach in the next life or something like that, a bug, then you live like that. You know what I mean? Because that's how they live. And I started thinking like, yo, we're just a piece of energy. We're energies that come from wherever the hell we come from. I don't know how we wind up in a nutsack and then go into a woman's womb and then come out 9 months later after in the belly looking like an alien. And then we come out. I really believe we all are aliens. But anyway, I feel like when you live like that, right, you're not thinking about your next life. You have another life, especially for people who don't finish their mission here. Because we're sent here for a reason. Whatever the reason is, we don't know. We all have different reasons. And it's not like they gave us a book. Maybe they did. We don't know where it's at or how to do the secret code to open it up. You know what I mean? We don't know it to get the manual. So we just live how we were taught to live. And the people who taught us live how they were taught. And it's just a chain of dumb knowledge that we all take in, and we think we're supposed to be these street guys, these gangsters, like, you know what I mean? Everybody want to be like Albie Al. Shout out Albie Al. We all want to be these guys, like how Jay-Z came in talking about selling drugs and all that. So remember when he came in talking about that, the whole rap game shifted into that lane, right? And it's just, anyway, that has nothing to do with it. My point about it is that I feel when you live like that, your energy transfers to your next life. Because you're going to have to come back if you didn't do what you were supposed to do the first time. You know what I mean? Or the second time or third time, because certain people been here before. You know what I mean? When people be like, yo, he got an old soul. Yeah, because he's here again. You know what I mean? Or her. Whatever the energy is, the energy came back in this person or this thing. What do you think? We got living creatures running around for no reason? No. Those things are little spirits. Like, you see a little cockroach? That's a motherfucker that was living horrible. Like, doing the worst things in the world to people. And he came back as that. Maybe. We don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying that's false. That's my opinion. And I know this is not Math Hoffa show, so this is not my expert opinion. Y'all don't care about my opinion. But I'm going to give it anyway, because this is the Converse, and I am a con, and I'm conversing with you all. Yes, I am Monopoly X. I've done time, and I've lived bad. Like, even as a criminal, I'm not even a stand-up criminal. Like, in no world am I perfect. I don't do these things, right? So even when I was a criminal, this time I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money in the streets, and I put in a lot of pain. I've caused a lot of pain. Not only to people I've hurt, but to people that I didn't even realize I was hurting. When my mom gets a call saying your son is in jail, not your first child, this is your second child, but your first child that's going through the system, that messed up, this bad, that he's in the system. You know what I mean? Things like that, or just, I wasn't even that good at it. I made a lot of money because I'm good at customer service. I'm good at customer, I'm good with people. I'm not really a good criminal. I'm not that great of a rapper. I'm not that great of a podcaster. I'm not even that great of a son. I'm not that great of a person. You know what I mean? But I know this now. I didn't know that before. I actually thought it was me against the world. I thought it was just, I thought that's what it was, me against the world. Come to find out, you actually have to work with the world. It's not me. How can it be me against the world if every element in the world is me and you and her and her and him and them and the audience? Like, you all have everything you're built from, your body, inside and everything, is from the universe. We're all a part of the universe. You understand? So we don't really never go. I don't know how this works, but I don't want to know too soon. You know what I mean? 'Cause I still got things I gotta do here before I transition. So, you know, I'm trying to make things a little right now. I know I've done so much things I probably would never be able to make it right in this lifetime. But I do want the people to know, and the younger kids, younger generation, yo, this street shit trash, bro. Maybe if I was born in the 80s, I would say, fuck everything else and go on the street. I would say that. If this was the 80s right now, I would say go on the street. The street, it was a different time, but at the same time, still was stupid. You still was not supposed to be doing that. But I'm talking about comparing that time to when you was risking your life for the streets at that time. It was worth it more than now, because now you're risking yourself. But now it's just a bunch of viral bums. Like these dudes be, you know, clipping shit and all that, doing all their things in the street, but they're bums. They're not making no money. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even worth it. Period is not worth it. You're not getting that time back. Even if you only did one day in the county, that's one day you'll never get back. And that's one thing that will change you forever. So now you're a different person and you'll never get that day back. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's just, and then not only that, that's for this life. Now you gotta think about the next life. Everything you did wrong right here, what's gonna happen in the next one? I don't know. I know my conversations usually don't have nothing to do with hip hop for real. It's just more about life for real. I like looking at the angles of life, because there's so many different angles and how to think about this. But I'm out. Peace.